So the idea, I think, with this one is kind of like a drill. It opens it up. This one is to shove in one of those sticks. There we go. It started going in. And then you just pull it out quick. And that hole will probably just take one.
Hi everybody, welcome to my garage. I have here my 2012 Gas EC300, and today we're going to be talking about TireJect. It's a slime-like product, but it's not as messy. And well, I reached out to them because I run the Tubeless system, if you all recall from my other videos, on this bike and also on my XR650R. I have been a big proponent of Tubeless, made by NewTek, and it's worked great for me. Some people have issues with it. Now, I did have an issue on the Beta 500. I don't know if it was my fault or not, but didn't have time to sort it out. However, on these two bikes, since I've had them, this is a 2012, I got it in 2012, I've had Tubeless and it's been perfect. I've had no issues. So, you know, it's worked for me. And the thing is, they want to know how much sealant can you put in these tires and does it work with the Tubeless system? Will it stop punctures? Now, Tubeless on various bikes is different, to be honest with you. On some of my front tires on the XR, it's hit and miss whether it seals. Right now with the Sedona front tire on the XR, it's sealing just fine. I don't have to add anything in there. Now sometimes I have to add like a slime-like product to get the bead area to seal up so it holds air, you know, at least for a few days. You know, if there's a slow leak, that's fine with me, but how the gas and the XR are set up right now, they hold air. I don't have an issue, nothing's leaking out, and I don't have anything in these tires. So what I want to do is put some product in there and see, and then that's where TireJect comes in, because they do give you a dosage guidelines of how much to add, and we're not really going to go off of this. This is like ATVs and various size tires, but it does also have directions of, you know, how to put the product into the tire. Now the front tire of this bike is an IRC VE39F, and it is a 80/100 21 inch. On the rear of the gas is a Shinko 505 Cheater, and it's a 120/100 18 inch. So all motorcycle tires are different inside and all that good stuff. So we discussed doing 6 ounces in the rear and 4 ounces in the front. And then I'm going to use this bike for a while, see how it works. So this is going to be kind of like a long-term review also, just to see how, you know, how it does. And we're going to even go to the drastic extreme of, you know, probably puncturing one of these in the future video or both, and see if it seals and see what happens. And if I'm brave enough, I will do that on the trail. So they sent this box over, so let's see what we have. I haven't really looked at all this. Just a bandana or beanie. They sent, it looks like an injector with measurements as to millimeters to suck it up and push it into the tire. This also looks like some sort of screw top, and I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what that's for. Some caps, I guess, to let you know that, hey, you got the TireJect, and you can also download the TireJect mobile app. So we got a container of the TireJect. This is a 10-ounce bag. It comes in a bag. And then we have another one here that is a 20-ounce bag of the TireJect. So on this bag it says, permanently fix a flat tire protection for 1 year, seal up to a 3/8 puncture and slow leaks. seal tread, sidewall, and bead. Off-road tubeless tires. Yep, it's not made for in tubes now. In any product I've ever tried in like a bicycle tube, it doesn't work because the tube goes flat, it flexes, it doesn't seal. Safe for tire and rim, freeze-proof to -10 Fahrenheit, water soluble, 5+ year shelf life. So you can buy this and put it on your shelf and should be good to go. This pouch will applicate 2 ATV tires or 2 UTV / side-by-side tires or 4 golf cart tires. Fix and prevent flat tires. And then on the back it has all the directions, steps you need to do. Step 1, deflate tire and remove the valve core. Well, that makes sense. Step 2, attach injector to valve stem and pour. Step 3, funnel and inject sealant into valve stem. Step 4, reinflate tire and rotate. Drive or rotate the tire for several minutes. If tire deflates, add 2 ounces of TireJect tire sealant to tire and repeat. Step 4, clean up with cold water. Start with the tire sealant kit, which includes a sealant injector for simple, mess-free application. So you can also buy this by the gallon too if you use a lot. I mean, it's pretty much for all tires. Now, wheelbarrow tire, it says about 2 ounces. Typical tractor, 8 to 4 ounces. ATV's 12 to 8 ounces. So, I mean, it all depends on your tire, and then that's what this experiment, if you will, is about. It working with Tubeless on your bike, so you don't have to use slime. A lot of guys use slime, and we know that stuff is a gooky mess. I recalled I had some slime on the shelf, so this is, you know, your typical slime product. It's pretty thick. It's just a mess when you go take the tire off. A lot of shops hate you if you take something in and it has slime in it, because it can make a mess. Always let your shop know if you have any product in there, just so when they're pulling and yanking, they can be a little bit more careful not to cause a huge mess in the shop. Now, because I know I use this, I've never had it cause a mess on my floor or anything, but it is a mess to kind of like clean out of a tire if you're remounting the tire for whatever reason you took it off and you're remounting. You kind of want to take the old stuff out, and it's paper towel after paper towel, and it's just nasty. That's why I was like looking for a different product, and I saw TireJect and I've seen it on YouTube, and I was like, hey, I'll reach out to them because I run Tubeless. What works with Tubeless? And they really don't know, because it's not for tubes, but Tubeless System is not tube. You're not putting it in the high pressure tube, you're putting it in the normal part of the tire, and the high pressure tube is sealed off from a red carcass. My garage full of miracles, because I remember I had extra Tubeless. So this is a Tubeless system. It has a bead lock on it. It has this inner high pressure bladder. You put a nut on here when it's in the rim and it squeezes, and then this bead of the red carcass spreads out, and it spreads against the inner sidewall of the tire, and it pushes the bead into place, and that seals. With Tubeless and with a slime or TireJect product, you're not trying to seal or fix a high pressure tube. You're just trying to stop a leak, a puncture from going into that tire. You know, saying poking that, and you have to stop on the trail and use those sticks and try to fix it, versus if you have a product in there, as the bike goes, you're not even going to notice. It's going to fill the holes. That's the idea, so you can just keep going and not even know there's a hole, and it seals itself and you're done. That's it. This test with the TireJect and the videos I will be making will be seeing how it does and seeing how much you need to add. So they have milliliters over here and they have ounces. So you have half ounce, ounce, goes up to 5 ounces. So they want me to put in 6 ounces in the rear and 4 in the front. So 4 would be real easy because there's a 4 mark. This doesn't go to 6, unfortunately, so I will probably put in, you know, 3 and then another 3 to get a good measurement. And this is a nice soft tube. This looks like it just threads on. I see threads, so that just can thread on. And yeah, and they give you a valve stem core remover right here, which I mean I already have one. Oh, it's a valve stem cap that also has the core removal. So, and it looks like it's a metal cap, and it looks like there's a piece of rubber on the inside, so that's a decent cap. And you could just leave that on the bike so you could just have it with you. Take a closer look at this tool. That obviously they gave me a few different options because, again, this is an experiment. We don't know exactly what will work with the dirt bikes. So I got another valve stem cap / core remover. So one for the front, one for the rear. That would be good. So for motorcycles, definitely would probably want to do that because somebody with a motorcycle is probably going to most likely add the TireJect sealant into the rear and the front. They're not just going to do one tire typically. We also have this, which looks like it screws onto the pouch because the pouch has a screw top. So you could screw that onto the pouch. It looks like you can shut it like that. And there we go. So that'd be a no mess solution. Or I suppose if you're adding a whole pouch to something, you know, you don't need the injector. You can just pour it right in. So they give you some branded TireJect plastic caps, and they're not bad caps really because they also have a rubber seal on the inside. So actually that's a higher end cap than what typically comes on a tube. So there you go. So as I said, this is 10 ounces, the small package here. And if 6 ounces in the rear and 4 in the front work, then this should cover a motorcycle. So I'm gonna get to it. Check out that video of installing TireJect into your tires. And this is gonna be a long-term test and videos just because I got to see what we put in, how much, what works, and go from there. So hopefully you find this video helpful and informative and find this series. It will be a playlist and you can just watch video after video of the outcome because this is gonna take quite a while, everybody. So bear with me while we test a product with Tubeless on motorcycles and see how it does. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, hit that notification bell, and also, if you could, what really helps out channels nowadays is going to their Amazon affiliate link if they have one. Mine is in my description, and if you go there and just click the link and browse around and do your normal shopping, after clicking that link, I will get a piece of the pie, whatever you buy. So if you're just doing your normal shopping, say you were gonna buy duct tape anyways, then use my link, buy that duct tape, and I might get 10 cents. You know, if you buy something like a smoker, I might get 65 bucks. That will make me very happy. So whatever you buy, it depends on the commission that I get. It doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't cost me anything, and it's probably the best way to support a YouTuber. So thank you very much, and you all stay well and stay safe, my friends. Have a good one. Bye.